Hello, hello, hello. Tinman here. Tinman down the Big Bam. I got a little power supply amp combo for Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel, let's start off with the power supply. So you requested a 100 amp variable regulated power supply. So your max about 15.7-ish, and you go all the way down to about 3. But HG probably will run at about, let's see here, I'd say about 14. Let's see, here we get it somewhere stable. Wish I had a 10 turn switch, but you can run it 14.27 is where we start out, and the bottom is your amps and top one is your voltage. And on the back, it's actually solid, you just can't see that. So let me go ahead and flip it around to the back side. So you got your positive and your negative, and then you got your airflow. You got good airflow. So it'll be your positive side, your negative side, and there'd be your serial number. Alright, so let me go ahead and while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and do a preview of the good old amplifier. So here we have a Tinman, and that logo is right there, so I kind of stuck that to the side. You can shift it over if you want, but it's a Tinman 4.1, which is a 1x4 HG variable biasing staged. So AM sideband. Now you can also flip it on sideband if you want clean AM. You have a small little delay there, but otherwise it's pretty good and clean. Now this is a chrome black. Won't be too many chrome blacks coming out anymore because powder coat is having some issues. So go on the inside. Here's your biasing circuit, staged biasing. Alright, so now let me get it all hooked up. Let me get this wire tucked back in here, and we'll be back. Alright, Mr. Daniel, we're back. I had to make a small adjustment here. I actually put the label on backwards, so now your AM is down and your sideband is up. You'll hear that click there. So AM, then we're on max. And we're at 14.6. Just pulling a 0.4 of an amp. So we'll go up here to the meters. We are on dummy. So we're at 2,500 watt slug in peak. Reading a top scale, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 1,000 in average. Lights not on. Lights on the peak kit. 5 watt reverse back to the dummy load. Then 5 watt between the radio and the amplifier. And we'll be using the old 99V. You guys know it does about 8 bird, 20 to 25 PEP. And we'll be using a good old scope and spectrum analyzer. So, alright, so we'll be on your power supply, so you'll see what we're doing. If you chase the wires, there they are. I may go ahead and slip you on some copper terminals before it ships out. I think I've got some in that size. I'll confirm if I do. I'll put some on. That way I won't. If I don't, that way I won't hold you up from shipping. You can pick those up at any Tractor Supply or anything like that. All right. So let's go ahead and get on with the show. And I'll be using my 1,000 hertz tone. And I'll just be clicking my little clicker right here. Oh, by the way, while I'm here, there's your key on AM. And there's your key on sideband. Alright. So remember, 2,500 watt slug in peak, 5,000, 500 and 1,000. 1,000 watt average, we're reading the bottom. 2, blurry. 4, 6. And then 60 is 600 bird. So we're a little over 1,000 PEP. Will be about 1,100 and about 600 PEP 600 average. Now I'm gonna turn my dead key down a little bit, get it down to about a watt, and let's see here, and we get about 1,000, and we'll drop it down a little bit more, about 3/4 of a watt dead key, and you'll see about 500 bird, and actually we gained about 1,200 PEP, or 1150 PEP. So by me dropping down, of course you have no SWRs. Then we'll drop it flat. We'll drop it down to about 1/4 watt, half watt dead key, and you see we're about 400 bird and about 1,000, 1,200 PEP. And your little power supply is just rocking and rolling. Look at it blinking, updating. So now that's at 14.6. Let's see, what does it drop to when drops to 14.59. Sorry, did I get that in tune there? I was trying to do both at the same time. So 14.59 didn't drop much at all for your little box. Got good airflow back here. Now we can go about halfway here, and let's see here with our dead key. Let's get look at our dead key back up to about, that's about a watt and a half, or a watt, 3/4 of a watt. So a little 400 bird, a little 1,000 at half, and no reflect either way. Let me go back and turn this back up so you guys don't think I'm doing anything mysterious. So there's your reflex. Your reflex actually dropped a little bit coming back to the radio, and there's no SWRs on the box. So Mr. Daniel, coming to you a day late. I was supposed to ship it today, but by the time I got in last night from the shop, it was pretty late, and my wife and kids are already in bed, and I just slipped in bed. So it's going out tomorrow, and I'll be sending you a shipping label on Tuesday. Be going out Tuesday. All right, Tinman and the Bam. Bye.